Flinching is not for everyone. Hi, I'm Nancy. Nancy Miller. You might have read about me in the papers. Let you know. I can explain it to you. I can tell you exactly why I did it. But that wouldn't really make a difference now, would it? You know, it's not my fault. All of those kids were so horrible. And their parents, let's just say some people shouldn't be allowed to have children. I mean, there was this one little boy who would just kick me. Here I am trying to help him, and all he does is kick me and kick me. And he was one of the better kids. That gives you any idea what I had to deal with. Shorter work days, prep hours, holiday breaks, the entire summer off. Teaching would be a dream profession, right? But now it is rated one of the most stressful occupations to have. If you're lucky, you could have an apple for a reward. Bright Apple Crush by Steve Yockey. It's hard when you decide that you're gonna help people, become a teacher. It's hard when you decide you're gonna be that one person that makes a difference in their lives. And it's even harder when you realize that you never will. The worst are the kids that you know they're smart and fully capable of doing exactly what you ask them. And they just stare at you. You know, looking at me like I'm the stupid one. What do they know? They're 5th graders. They don't know anything except for how to be mean. That's something they don't teach in college or any of your teaching classes. How terrible kids actually are. And I remember the day I just snapped. I was at my desk in front of my class of 5th graders trying to teach photosynthesis the way you teach it to 5th graders. Now I said, on Earth we have plants, and the sun from the sky will shine down on the plants to give them food and energy. You know, I just turned my back for a minute to draw a diagram. And then I felt this pain in my hip and my back. And I turned around to see what was happening. And they were throwing rocks at me. My class of 5th graders was throwing rocks at me. And then it just became this tunnel of noise and laughter. Then it just stopped. I stopped flinching. I accepted it. My class of 5th graders hated me. Then I just ran out of my classroom and went home. And I thought, what have my last 3 years been? I'm not helping them. I'm not making their lives better. Then it became real clear, real simple, what I had to do to those 5th graders. I kept thinking, this shouldn't be happening. I would like to think that I would have more self-control in this type of situation. But when your heart keeps going like that, there's no way of stopping it. The healthiest snack in the world, the apple. The next morning I went into my class like nothing had ever happened. Just relaxed. I passed out an apple to each of my students, and then I said, "Today, class, we will be learning about being healthy, and part of being healthy is eating healthy. So today, before we go out to recess, we will all eat an apple." Now, I understand that some of you may not like apples, so let's make a deal, okay? Whoever finishes their apple first gets an extra 15 minutes of recess. Then they just tore into those apples, devouring every last bite. It's amazing what kids will do for an extra 15 minutes of recess. If I knew they would like them so much, maybe I wouldn't have needed so much poison. Maybe I wouldn't have used so much poison. It was about 10 minutes before the first one dropped there, dead on the floor. Then they started to get real scared and real afraid, saying that they didn't feel good. They needed to use the bathroom. And I said, "You sit down. You sit down." For the first time, they actually listened to me. They finally understood. I just stood there behind my desk and I watched them fall into pools of blood on the floor, confused. Clearly confused as to what was happening.